Hey everyone, it's Barn with Coins, and let's do another Nickel Hunt album fill. Hey everyone, this is part 2 of our Nickel album fill hunt series. So on hunt number 1, we did add a bunch of nickels. I do have a key date and a war nickel in there. I'm only gonna pick out the ones that are that are nicer. So just so I don't fill it up all in one hunt and then have to go replace everything. So as we go, I'm gonna replace some upgrade coins in here as needed. But today I have 2 boxes of nickels. They are circulated. I opened them just to make sure. To win this album, what you guys need to do is leave a comment down below on which nickel you think I'm going to put into that album last. So what's going to be my last find to fill that album? And what you're going to do is on every video that we post for an album fill, leave a comment on what coin you think we're going to fill up last. And then once we fill it up, I'm going to go through all the videos. I'm going to pull a winner out of each one who guessed it correctly. And then we'll have a Wheel of Doom, a last man standing to win that album. But, alright, I'm going to stop yakking. I'm going to bust open into these rolls. I'm going to be using a pluggable scope to look for any errors and varieties. If you guys want a link to that scope, go to farnorthcoins.com. I have a link on there for items we use, and it'll have the Amazon link for that, the same exact item. Alrighty, let's crack open these rolls. Alrighty. 48. S. Another semi-key date. There is the S on the back. Another 48 semi-key date. That's awesome. Sweet. And then a 50. 2 59s actually. Both out of... Nope. One's out of Philly, one's out of Denver. Sweet! Early find on the board, a 48 San Francisco semi-key date. Alrighty guys, back to the time lapse. Well, it was kind of dead for a while, but here is a 39. If this has a mint mark, it is a key date. Come on, mint mark. No, just a 39. But we didn't find any 39s in our last hunt, so it's nice to get that. And then another 59 out of Denver. Alrighty, guys. I'll bring you guys in on the next find. Well, one last update before we do the full box update. I found a 1940 out of Philly. Second oldest of the box. A 48. Could it be the semi-key date S? It is not. That one's out of Philly. A 52. Out of Philly. A 54. That's a pretty nice 54. It's out of Denver. I can't check for the S over D. And then this dingy 1955. I really hope this is not the semi-key date. It's not. This one's out of Denver. Thank goodness. Well, since I have you here, we did get that Switzerland 20 Rapin, I want to say. 1 out of the 30s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the 40s. That 48S key date, or semi-key date. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 out of the 50s. And then 4 Canadians. Alrighty, guys. Well, I will move these off of the table. And I will get cracking into box number 2. Well, right off the bat, we have a 1948 facing us. Let's see if it's an S. Nope, it's going to be a Denver. Dang it. I was really hoping we're going to get a semi-key date right off the bat. But anyway, hoot, I'll bring you guys in on the next find. Whoa! Ooh! Nickel. It was first facing. I saw it by the edge. There's the S mint mark. 43 out of San Francisco. Boom. We got a war nickel on the board. I don't see anything else. 58. A 58 out of Denver. And then I had a 57 out of Denver already on the board. Alrighty. I will bring you guys in on the next. Well, the rolls were kind of slow for a little bit, but I found this 47 San Francisco with a lamination error. Look at that. The back is all jagged all the way through. Lamination, or the die just blew up. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's actually the first one that I found like that. So here is a 41 out of Philly, a 46 out of Philly, a 54. Let's see if it's the S. Nope, it's the D. So I can't check for the S or the D. 54. And then a 58 out of Denver. Alright, everyone. I'm about halfway through the box. I'll bring you in on the next cool find. Well, on the second to last roll, here is a 1942. Half were clad and half were silver. Let's see if there's gonna be a mint mark. It is just a 42 non-silver. Wah, wah, wah. Alrighty, guys, I'll bring you guys in on the rep. Well, at the end of box number 2, we got 1 out of the 30s, 6 out of the 40s, 12 out of the 50s. I did get that 43 San Francisco War nickel and that weird lamination air nickel. So I'm going to compile box 1 and box 2 and put them into the album, and I'll bring you guys in. Well, I went through all of the coins, and I definitely got some coins added. That war nickel filled the spot. And I upgraded some of the newer coins too, so after 2 boxes, a lot of these holes are filled. I cannot wait to find some of the harder ones like the 50D, the 39s, and 38s. But we're gonna have to hunt some more boxes to find them. So stay tuned for the next installment for this nickel album fill. You can also go to our playlist if you missed some to go watch the other videos. Alrighty,